You never see it come back. You say that my mind is too fast for a ride.
The following game contains blood, drug references, partial nudity, sexual themes, child and violence. The immature, discretion is advised. Okay, so plot.
We went through all sorts of options on our way here, but looks like we got no choice but to ask for Alibaba's help.
Question is, how do we get in touch with him?
He cut off all contact with us after that misunderstanding.
I took north side paces eating.
Then again, if we manage to steal Futaba's heart, he may attempt to reach out to us once more.
But we don't have any clues on what her keywords are.
Damn it, Alibaba! Where the hell are you?
Actually, he may be closer than we think.
Huh?
Hypothetically speaking, even if we stole Futaba's heart, how would Alibaba know that the deed has been done? Would he truly be able to discern that just from cell phone messages? You mean he'd have to meet her in person? Alibaba was able to deliver the calling card here. On top of that, he can check on Futaba's condition. However, according to the circumstances he put forth, he's unable to meet with us. This leads me to believe that it would be bad for him if we were to see the two of them together. It seems to me, Alibaba may in fact be Futaba herself.
For real?
That's actually an interesting theory.
So she's asking that we steal her own heart?
Maybe she wants us to save her from the scars of her abuse. That would be hard to ask directly.
I'd like to meet with Boss. He lives nearby, right?
I know what else is.
I agree. It's real late, though. What are we gonna tell Boss when we get there?
We'll say this takeout sushi is a gift for him.
It's a good way to get out of trouble if he finds us.
But my fatty tuna!
We're gonna very good.
No complaining.
Let's all go together. Boss may get the wrong idea if he and I show up alone.
Huh. Okay. Where that's right. Oh, that's right.
Come on.
What just happened? He and Boss were woken up behind you on this rubber. Too tall, we're only answered by that too, should be here too.
Hey,
Ah, he is on. You can't go through stuff like that.
Hey!
Look, just seems to say what about. Why? It's only going right, just get inside. Is it okay? Polly? I'm Polly's Boss. Let's break some laws. Like, we go in.
Hello?
Like, not breaking entering. Just entering. And then trespassing. If we break anything, we'll be fine, right?
He's not out, is he? The door ahead is open, and I can hear the TV.
Hope he didn't pass out or something. I mean, Boss is kinda old, ain't he?
I don't think that'll really.
I'm a bit worried. Should we go in and check on him?
Please excuse us.
Scream? What was that?
Huh, probably not.
How should I know? Did you hear that?
I'm so in my ear. I didn't hear anything.
Let's get out of here, please! Can we just go?
You can leave if you want.
What are you freaking out for?
I'm not freaking out! Could it be Alibaba? I mean, Futaba? Sorry, can I hold your hand?
Thing.
Someone's presence.
Who is it? Who's there? I can't take this anymore. I'm leaving. No, my legs won't move.
Hey, how's it going? Have a bad day!
Alibaba! Futaba! Hey! Come on! Where are you? You're a hacker, right? Just show yourself! I'm sorry! Please save me, sis!
Are you okay, Futaba?
Uh-oh.
Crap, he's home!
Hey, boss, how's it going?
Who the hell are you? Don't move!
Okay.
You hear me?
Hey, boss.
I'm so sorry, sis! Somebody please save me!
You? What are you doing in my house?
It was still raining, I didn't want to get wet, so I kind of... I was next to your house, so I thought it'd be just wait for a bit.
You're...
Oh, good evening, sir. We didn't mean to intrude.
Nijima-san. Wait, are you two dating?
Are we?
We're just friends.
For now.
Friends nowadays get that close to each other?
It's the 21st century, Sojiro. Who knows who's these days one of those about?
But that's not it. This, things happened and...
If you guys still have pants on, Sojiro.
You kids are here too?
We brought you some sushi, but nobody answered when we rang the bell. The door was unlocked too. We could hear the TV though, so we got worried he might have passed out or something.
The door was unlocked?
Yes.
I didn't pass the physical lock.
I do that sometimes. Guess I'm getting old.
Did you back you out sometimes yet?
Excuse me. There's something we'd like to ask.
Huh? You want to ask me?
There's someone else living here, isn't there?
Yeah, my daughter.
Could she be Futaba Sakura?
You told Nijima-san too?
I don't know how to answer that.
Is there any way we could meet with Futaba-san? I think we may have frightened her earlier, so we'd like to apologize if at all possible.
Well, that's...
Is she sick? I wouldn't call it sickness.
No, it's not like that. I don't want you all getting the wrong idea. I shouldn't have kept this a secret from you. Let's talk at my shop. She'll hear us if we stay here. Now, where do I start?
Try the beginning.
Futaba's mother and I knew each other long before Futaba was born. Her mother was a bit of a weird one, but we got along well for some reason. She was sharp-witted, somewhat stern, a little socially inept, but always carefree. She truly was a great woman.
I see.
When something piqued her interest, that'd be all she focused on. She always worked deep into the night. I thought that'd change after her kid was born. But having Futaba didn't do much. Even with that, she always took good care of her.
Working and watching over a child at the same time sounds rough.
I guess raising Futaba alone turned out to be tough on her in more ways than one.
about her father?
There wasn't a father.
Do you mean...
Well, there probably was one. I didn't know him, though. She never said a word about him either.
You never worried about her father. How about her dad or father ever? Maybe his family are supposed to be. Yeah.
She was single when she gave birth to Futaba, and single when she raised her. They were an ordinary, loving family. You could really tell how much she cared for Futaba. But one day, she left, leaving Futaba behind. Yes. She committed suicide.
Suicide?
Alice forgot game.
Threw herself into the street, right in front of Futaba's eyes.
Don't worry about it, I'm fine.
Shocking doesn't begin to describe that.
It's gotta be devastating for a kid.
So... Well, a lot happened after that, but I ended up taking custody of Futaba. First, she was so depressed, she wouldn't even talk to me.
Was that because she couldn't get over her mother's suicide?
I kept talking to her, though, and she started opening up to me, little by little. That's when I found out. Futaba blames herself for her mother's death.
What? But why?
That part she's never told me. I wanted to know what led her to believing that, but I decided not to rub salt in the wound.
Yeah, I don't salt in people's wounds. It's rude.
Then, a few months ago, she started getting real scared, even when nothing was happening. She'd say things like, "I hear voices," and "Mom is looking at me."
Visual and auditory hallucinations. Have you taken Futaba to a doctor?
I wanted to, but she refused. Even when I had a doctor come, she locked herself away in her room. Since then, she's become what you'd call a shut-in.
She's neat then.
She won't take a single step outside the house, or even try to see other people.
Definition of neat.
What about you?
She doesn't even let me come in her room.
That's pretty harsh.
Futaba is, well, a unique girl. She's so quick-minded that conversations with her tend to jump from one topic to the next. It seems like she's always coming to conclusions in her head. There's a lot I don't get about her. So, yeah, her situation is why I couldn't let you in my house.
I understand.
What Futaba needs is a safe place where nobody will threaten her. Somewhere she can be at ease. That's why I won't do anything she doesn't want. I don't make her do anything she's unwilling to, either. Then again, I know that's no way for her to live. It's all I can do, though.
Is that what you desire?
What I desire, huh? I know it's cliche, but more than anything, I want Futaba to be happy, like a normal person. Well, that's that. So, can you just leave her be? I'm gonna head back then. You all had better head home soon, too.
I feel awful for prying into his personal affairs.
No way in hell he's abusing her.
The reason why Futaba wants her heart stolen must be related to what happened to her mother.
So she'd like to discard her feelings of pain, but can't do anything about it herself.
Will changing her heart really help her, though?
If we can help her, we may be able to stand up to Medjed.
Duty clues.
Hold on a sec. Do we even know if she has a palace? Let's check. The Futaba Sakura that lives at Sojiro Sakura's house. Is that gonna be enough?
Candidate found.
Really?
What the?
She's got one.
So someone can have a palace even if they're not evil?
Well, desires, right?
Hey, Morgana. Where's Morgana?
He's at base a second ago.
I haven't seen him for some time.
So, ever since we went inside Boss's house?
Somewhere around there. He'll be fine, though. He's a cat after all.
They live that
Trains are gonna be
nice.
shutting down for the night soon, so we should probably be heading home.
We have to go to school in the morning after all.
Oh, right. The urgent assembly.
An assembly? What about?
Shujin has been garnering a lot of attention ever since Medjed called out the Phantom Thieves. So, they need to remind us not to say arbitrary stuff online and add more fuel to the fire.
We gotta meet up for every goddamn little thing. Talk about a pain in the ass.
I mean, it is our fault.
Anyway, let's contact each other afterward.
No way in hell he's abusing her.
The reason why Futaba wants her heart stolen must be related to what happened to her mother.
So she'd like to discard her feelings of pain, but can't do anything about it herself.
Will changing her heart really help her, though?
If we can help her, we may be able to stand up to Medjed.
Hold on a sec. Do we even know if she has a palace? Let's check. The Futaba Sakura that lives at Sojiro Sakura's house. Is that gonna be enough?
What the?
She's got one.
So someone can have a palace even if they're not evil? Hey, Morgana.
Where gotta go? Hey. Gotta change the outfit. I hear the bed. Hey! So is he playing yours? Yeah. This is sort of job and yeah, just spend it away for now. How do you know that? You can't understand right there, okay, it's good to know. Let's check out C's house. How did I bother would be so young? What's she like? She have long hair, pretty young kind of voice. Well, I say young, but I think she's probably about the same age as you guys. At the very least, she's a original amateur. If we ever heard how to live with the chief, and she could hack into our chats too. If she can't take ladies down directly, she might have some kind of lead on them. What a girl. In any case, what does your wife tell you close to bed to?
Okay.
See you again tomorrow. How about we do it here? It's really hot outside. Anyway, make sure you let everyone know. Sure.
Futaba Sakura? She had one of these palaces?
Yep.
Hold on. While Medjed was targeting you, you chose to deal with someone completely unrelated to them?
Something like that. They were an unseen enemy.
Then how was Medjed... What you said about the Sakura family generally falls in line with our investigation. It appears you aren't feeding us a false testimony.
You still doubt me?
You have quite the wit. Very well, let's continue. We've yet to determine how the Phantom Thieves dealt with Medjed, seeing as they are unseen. If you tell me something coherent, I may be a little more willing to believe you.
It is understood. That's what I had to say. Rocky! Ah!
Still, to think the Phantom Thieves would have their hideout in the home of Wakaba Ishiki's daughter. What a coincidence. No. Perhaps it's fate. Regardless, we don't have time to waste. Continue with your story.
What happened next?
Seriously?
It's pretty much me, right? That's how we're starting. Destiny sets the rules for the world's eyes. So I don't do anything that will hurt the school's agents because I'm quietly.
I can't.
You can't say quiet with all the stuff. Anyone I made it was insane. To Japan, you must know where the Fanties, they said. Good to be Joe. This documents could be the biggest legal part data to date. They're going to try it outside. I'm curious to see how Fanties react. So I'm looking forward to most of the summer. It'll be very escape in the announcements. But instead of these, we say the action and films with it after. That's what I thought. Can't we just be too hasty? My logical headness, but it'll be too late for it to let something happen. Better just something you can actually work for us. This is something out of the way. We have our own business too. Oh, that's right. The race doesn't get on it. So we just on vacation? Are they crazy? All school's done for. Okay, what was about to say. So stupid, we're just gonna change their hearts. I made poster artwork maybe taken.
Man, that assembly had me bored to tears.